Around a golf. A few questions before we get started. What part of the golf course am I standing on right here? What's this called? The rough. Where is Dominic standing? What's this called? The fringe. What about this? Okay, so we got the green, the fringe, and the rough. The game we're going to play, most of the time we're going to be putting from the fringe. So this is the edge of the green here. The most important thing about this area is we want the green to look just as nice when we leave, okay, because it's a beautiful putting green. By that I mean tread very, very carefully. Please don't run on the green, don't stand on the ball, don't hit the putter into the ground. We don't want anyone just scuffing their feet. So that's the most important part of this area. We want to respect the green, keep it looking as nice as possible. You guys understand that? Okay, and then in terms of putting, we're going to play a distance control game. So one of the hardest things I think to teach in putting is speed. Okay, when I say hit it soft, my version of soft is probably going to be different to yours, right? So we can practice a lot of putting technique, but this game is going to be all about speed. So we're going to play a game where I'm going to count to 3, and on the count of 3, we all putt at the same time to a hole. 1 point for whoever gets closest, and 5 points if you make it in. Okay. So at the end, in about 15 minutes, we'll add up the scores and see who has the most points. So it's going to be the closest to the hole for 1 point. The person who wins each hole gets to pick the next hole. Remember, we're always going to be putting from the fringe. And then in terms of putting, okay, we're not really going to bring the putter much past our feet. Okay, the putter's going to stay low to the ground. We're going to keep it low and slow like this. The putter doesn't come up in the air. All the best putters are going to hold their finish right about here. That's about as far as it goes. You're not going to see a good putter bring the putter up in the air like that. Okay, so it's going to be like back to your back foot. This foot, hold it right there, and then if possible try to feel like your eyes are looking right onto the ball. Okay, not like this, not way back, and if we can get the putter to be flat on the ground. Okay, so putter stays low to the ground, finish about here, try to hold the face of the putter square, right? What do I mean by square? It's like straight. What's this, open or closed? Open. What's that? Closed, right? So we want to try to hold the finish nice and square. So you guys can space out anywhere on the fringe. Everyone get a nice big space on the fringe, and then wait for me to tell you the hole, and then I'm going to count to 3 and then we'll putt together. Okay? The first one we're going to go to is this one right here. Put your hand up if you are putting downhill to this hole. Who thinks they're going downhill? Definitely these guys over here, maybe you Kimmy. Who is going uphill? This side of the green's going uphill, so I'm going to give you guys some time to line it up. Who thinks their putt's going to curve right to left? I agree with that, right? Yours is coming in this way. If you're not sure how to read the green, you guys, a good way to do it would be imagine throwing a massive bucket of water onto the green, and you want to see which way the water's going to roll. Just picture the water's going to run this way, right? So that means you're going to have to aim over here somewhere. Okay? You guys got it? Okay. Jonah, what I would say move over there, right? So you guys are a little bit close. We've got the whole green. There's no need to be standing right on top of somebody else, okay? Alright, so 1 point whoever gets the closest, 5 if you make it. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. Remember, no running on the